Hello, and welcome back to the Colorado Office of Employment First's video miniseries promoting person-centeredness for people who provide support to youth and adults with brain injuries. This is the third and final video in our series. This video highlights navigating employment and resources for brain injury supports. Employment is more than a paycheck, it's purpose. After brain injury, employment can be a pathway to rebuilding identity and rediscovering strengths. It is not just about earning an income. Employment provides structure and routine that support healing and restores confidence. It's not just filling time. Employment creates opportunities for connection and belonging. It is not about just completing tasks. Person-centered thinking helps us focus on the person, their purpose, and their potential. Employment is possible. For people with brain injuries, employment may look different, but it is still meaningful and achievable. Each person brings unique strengths, experiences, and aspirations, and those should guide how we support the employment journey. Person-centered thinking helps us understand what is important to the person, their interests, goals, and sense of purpose, while also considering what is important for them, like the supports and conditions they need to be successful. Because employment is not just a box to check or a service to provide. It is part of a meaningful, self-directed life connected to identity, contribution, and belonging. That's why employment supports must be individualized, strengths-based, and driven by the person's voice and choices. When we lead with person-centered thinking, we're not just helping someone get a job, we're supporting a path that reflects who they are and what matters most to them. Turning possibility into reality means connecting people to the right supports. So let's dive into a few brain injury specific resources. So first up, we have the MindSource Brain Injury Network that can be found at mindsourcecolorado.org. This is the state lead agency for brain injury here in Colorado, and they offer information, screening tools like the OBIS, and support guidance and links to services statewide. The OBIS, or the Online Brain Injury Screening and Support System, is a free and confidential screening tool that's available to anybody in Colorado ages 13 and up. This tool helps you to see if you or someone you know has ever had a brain injury and offers advice as challenges may arise during recovery. The OBIS is a national program provided by the National Association of State Head Injury Administrators, also known as NASHA. Another brain injury resource to know about is the Brain Injury Association of Colorado, found at biacolorado.org. They're the primary statewide nonprofit supporting survivors, caregivers, and professionals. They provide resource facilitation such as navigating services, paperwork, and the community supports that exist, as well as having classes, workshops, support groups, self-management programs, and managing a resource directory of vetted providers across Colorado. Another brain injury resource to know about is Brain Steps of Colorado. Brain Steps is the brain injury school consulting program here in Colorado. You can find them on the Colorado Department of Education website. Brain Steps is a program that was created to build a bridge connecting medical, rehabilitation, and educational services with families following a student's brain injury. Brain Steps provides brain injury-related consultation and training to school, staff, students, and parents, and is currently active in 31 districts across Colorado. Another resource to know about is there's a brain injury Medicaid waiver found and available on the Colorado Department of Healthcare Policy and Financing website as well. The brain injury or BI waiver helps people with a brain injury who need extra support to live in their communities. You must meet eligibility and financial requirements, however, in order to receive the benefits of this waiver. But the services may include skill development, behavioral, mental health supports, assistive technology, transportation, peer mentorship, living and transportation services, and wellness supports that promote independence and, of course, employment. Person-centered goals come to life when we connect people to the right supports and resources that make employment achievable. So let's dive into then a few specific employment resources. So first up, we want to highlight the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation found at dvr.colorado.gov. DVR offers individualized employment services for people with disabilities, including brain injuries, with supports in areas that include career counseling, training, and job placement supports, and more. They utilize an individualized plan for employment, or you might hear it known as an IPE, and this aligns directly with what is important to and important for each person they're supporting. DVR helps you develop meaningful goals that reflect back to the person's interests and strengths. It's not just systems options, it's ensuring the person's voice leads the process. Next up, we want to highlight workforce centers. Workforce centers are available across the state and again can be found on the Colorado Department of Labor and Employment's website as well. And they offer free services for all job seekers, like resume help, looking at available job listings, and participating in workshops. You can get access to employers and hiring events. They have information around the labor market and career pathways you can pursue. They support increasing focus on integrated hiring, and the workforce centers can become part of a person's community based discovery. We also want to highlight, of course, the Colorado Office of Employment First that's found at employmentfirstcolorado.org. The office elevates the focus that employment is the first and preferred option for any person with a disability because everyone is employable. You can gain access to resources and guidance through their public website, participate in training to learn about how to pursue employment and advocate for what is important to and for you, and participate in events like resource fairs to learn more about available resources in your area and to network with employers. And then the fourth and final employment resource we want to highlight is the Colorado Association of People Supporting Employment First, or Colorado APSE, found at www.coloradoapse.org. Colorado APSE is a membership organization dedicated to advocating and promoting employment first for all people with disabilities. It's a space to share your voice and influence advocacy efforts across Colorado. You can gain access to training, events, and community efforts promoting employment and opportunities to build your personal, social, and professional networks. Strong networks create strong employment outcomes, and APSE helps you build both while elevating your voice. So come and learn how to use the person-centered thinking skills to help you provide better supports to youth or adult who may have a brain injury and help them meet their goals, including the pursuit of meaningful employment. You are invited to participate in one of our upcoming person-centered thinking training courses. They are 2 full days of training taught in person with lots of interactive activities. Submit your interest now to participate in this limited time offering. The training will be available for free until June of 2026, and then we'll have a per person cost thereafter. Come and learn how to provide support that promotes positive control and self-direction, engage in meaningful conversations about goal setting, problem solving, and action planning, and build effective relationships that open the door to greater collaboration and planning done through partnerships. To sign up for the training, you can scan our QR code or email our trainer, Dr. Tiffany Cron, at tiffany.cron@cuanschutz.edu. Thank you for watching the 3rd video of our mini-series. This concludes our mini-series and we hope you have enjoyed it. Funding for this video has been provided by MindSource as part of the Community Grant Fiscal Year 2026 from the Colorado Brain Injury Trust Fund. Stay connected. To learn more about person-centered thinking or employment first efforts, please go to employmentfirstcolorado.org. And to learn more about brain injuries and MindSource, please go to mindsourcecolorado.org. The included person-centered thinking material and its content are the property of the trainer's organization and are copyrighted. Unauthorized reproduction or distribution is prohibited, and the included music track was Immense by Keys of Moon.